In the Delphi case, with those proceedings ending just a few moments ago, a prosecution witness identified the suspect, Richard Allen, for the first time in court. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bob Donaldson.
And I'm Chelsea Helms. Allen is charged with the murders, as you know, of Abby Williams and Libby German from back in 2017. CBS 4's Max Lewis has a late update from the Carroll County Courthouse.
So far this afternoon, we have heard from two of the investigators who did the initial interrogation of Richard Allen after his name resurfaced in 2022. The first was Sheriff Tony Liggett, who was not sheriff at the time, but was the chief deputy and chief investigator on this case. Specifically, Tony Liggett wrote the search warrant the affidavit to get the search warrant from the judge. During that warrant, when they served that warrant, they found the gun in Richard Allen's nightstand that they say is connected to the bullet that was found at the crime scene, the bullet found in between the girls' two bodies. They also found a blue Carhartt jacket, very similar to the jacket seemingly worn in that bridge guy photo. The odd thing that they found in his home that really stood out to, I think, a lot of people, including myself, was that they found another .40 caliber bullet, same brand as the bullet found at the crime scene in what they described as a keepsakes box in Richard Allen's bedroom. That was quite interesting. During cross-examination, though, the defense insinuated that Sheriff Liggett, who is now sheriff, was running for sheriff at the time Richard Allen was arrested, that he made that arrest in order of bettering his chances to be elected sheriff. The other big moment came when they asked the sheriff of all the items that were taken from Richard Allen's home, taken from the scene, sent to be tested for DNA, if any DNA connects Richard Allen to the crime scene, to the murders. Sheriff Liggett said no. They also asked if any of the digital evidence that has been a part of this case, there's been a lot of it, if any digital evidence ties Richard Allen to the crime scene. He said no. We also learned a little bit of a new tidbit from that part of the testimony, that apparently there were some clothes that the girls had on at the time that were missing from the crime scene and to this day have never been recovered. Before Sheriff Liggett, we also heard from Steve Mullen, who is now the investigator for the Carroll County Prosecutor's Office and was also the former chief of police here in Delphi. One of his roles was he was in the interrogation, the first interrogation of Richard Allen after his name resurfaced in 2022. One of the big points of contention with him is Richard Allen's car. He says that Richard Allen's car is caught on video driving along the road going westbound by the trails. However, Richard Allen, when they asked him in his initial interrogation which way he was going on that road, he says he went around a loop, which would mean he was going eastbound. The defense asked for Steve Mullen to point out in the transcript of that interview where Richard Allen said that he was going westbound, as Steve Mullen testified to, but he could not find it. The defense actually, once they got to cross-examination, straight asked Steve Mullen if he had lied to the jury. It was a very contentious, really, cross-examinations, direct questioning as well throughout the day, several sidebars with the judge, several objections. We're not exactly sure who we're hearing from later this afternoon after Sheriff Liggett stepped down, but we will continue to bring you those updates as soon as we get them. In Delphi this evening, I'm Max Lewis, CBS 4 News.
Thanks.